Hey guys, Digital LOBSTR here. Really good news. Really good news. Ripple Labs wins access to SEC documents in crypto fight. Ripple Labs Incorporated won access to Securities and Exchange Commission documents to defend against the agency suing it, accusing it of misleading investors about its XRP cryptocurrency. I'm not going to be able to read the rest of this because it's behind a paywall. It's on the Bloomberg Law. If you've got a subscription, I'm sure you can find it, but I'm probably sure a lot of you won't have that anyway. The SEC argues Ripple co-founder Christian Larson and Chief Executive Officer Bradley Garlinghouse were reckless in their claims XRP isn't a regulated security, and privately reviewing its internal SEC documents. The two men are pursuing. U.S. District Judge Sarah Netburn in Manhattan on Tuesday rejected the SEC's argument that they're protected by attorney-client privilege. Right, so I want to bring it into where the judge actually now is really going for it, because I found a bit more information on it. The Hypocrisy. The judge denies the SEC motion to keep Hinman Doc's secret in Ripple case. The SEC has argued that the documents should be protected because Hinman wrote the speech are a personal errand, but the judge didn't buy it. No, the judge didn't buy it. Wow. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has suffered a blow in its case against Ripple after the US judge denied its claims for attorney-client privilege regarding internal documents related to the Hinman speech. In denying the motion on Tuesday, US Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn called out SEC's hypocrisy. They're hypocrites in arguing that the speech in which former official Ben Hinman suggested that ETH was not a security, was a personal matter for him, while also claiming it should be protected because he received legal advice from the SEC to confirm the Commission's policies. I don't get this. Either it was an errand, or what? But then he sought legal advice. So if he sought legal advice, what does that mean? Anyway, the hypocrisy in arguing to the court on the one hand that the speech is not relevant to the market's understanding of how or whether the SEC will regulate cryptocurrency, and on the other hand that Hinman sought and obtained legal advice from the SEC counsel. So I just said, in drafting his speech, suggested that the SEC adopting its litigation positions to further its desired goal and not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. Okay. The draft of Hinman's speech, which the SEC was fought to keep under wraps, has been seen by many in the Ripple XRP community as a pivotal piece of evidence that could work in favor of Ripple Labs. But we all know the SEC sued them Ripple Labs back in 2020 on allegations that the senior executive Bradley Garlinghouse, Christian Larson, sold XRP tokens as an unregistered security. Thing is, they've had years to go after that, and they didn't. I mean, they said in 2020, but I think the case goes back to 2013 or something of that nature. I can't remember the whole thing. But it goes back decades. It goes back a while, not decades. It goes back a while. However, Ripple has argued that the speech made by former Director of Division of Corporate Finance, Bill Hinman, in 2018 stated that Ether did not constitute securities transaction, contradicted the SEC stance on the matter. Right? They have one of the attorneys who's involved in. Well, he's not literally involved in the Ripple case, but he has insight. This is what he says. This was not even a nuanced opinion. Judge Netburn tore apart every SEC argument for attorney-client privilege. of the Hinman's emails that state the 14-day clock that starts. The 14-day clock on appeal to the Judge Torres, and in her recent orders, any other precedent things will move relatively fast. So we're looking, I mean, like, this was what, 13th. So we're looking for another 14 days from here. I'm talking 10, 23rd, 27th, maybe? 28th? Yeah, 27th. We should be hearing some more news on this, but this is really good. I mean, what's it actually saying? I mean, I'm thinking Gary Gensler must have thought that, the judges being women must be really stupid, or didn't have any clue as to what they were doing. But these people are judges. They're judges for a reason. Now, as far as I understand, both of these people, or these judges, are very fair in their processes, and they are diligent. It may take some time, but they are diligent. And the fact that they actually called out the SEC on this hypocrisy is absolutely amazing. And amazing news for, hopefully, that we will see that the ruling will come to an end very soon, because, you know, I think basically she's getting fed up with them, or they're getting fed up with them. I mean, it's about time, to be honest with you. Anyway, that said, good news. Ripple's now, Ducati announces its entry into the world of Web3 partnership with the NFT Pro. It's now partnership with Ripple, from what I understand. I'm not going to read all of this, honestly. I'm not, but from what I understand, it's on the Ripple blockchain, or a Ledger. Their partnerships. I did see it somewhere. And this is it here. Ducati chooses Ripple as a blockchain partner to launch its NFT. So Ripple is doing things. I mean, there are announcements coming out all the time about Ripple and what it's actually doing. Ducati announces entry into the World Web 3 partnership with Ducati's okay, that's twice. NFT Pro is supposed to be responsible for the development of the collection, as the company specializing in corporate white label NFT solutions. Ripple, or rather XRP Ledger, will in turn be responsible for the blockchain part for Ducati's NFTs product. And Ducati is not no small business. It's quite a big business. So things are happening, and it's all kind of like strange. It's all kind of like happening to them now. You know, Ripple's getting all these partnerships. It was continuing with partnerships anyway, even throughout this lawsuit. So I think it's only a matter of time. I think hopefully Ripple will win, but there are other issues that we need to consider, whether as people who have invested in XRP, how that's going to play out for you as an investor. How will you, if say Val Hill Capital's predictions come through and it's worth 35,000 or whatever it is, whether the deal does go through with the Feds or the whoever, the banks and all that infrastructure, what deal they want to do, how it's going to be distributed to us. If you are an XRP holder, that way, I don't know. I just don't know. Everything's up in the air. Anyway, wait and see. You take care. Don't get scammed. Get regulated. Protect your assets. Stick them on a ledger. Don't keep them on exchanges. Not financial advice. You do what you want to do with your money. I'll do what I want to do with mine. Anyway, you take care, guys. Have a nice one. I'm sorry that it's a bit late today. I was actually in London. I had to do a few things. Quite shocked actually to see what I saw down there. Not happy with what I'm seeing down there. So many people on the streets, sleeping in front of shops. And when I walked out of the tube station, there was one guy, slept right in the as I went out of the tube station, out the entrance to the tube station, coming out the exit. Sorry, he was laid in the middle of the bloody floor, and it was just like, wow. We're seeing things happening more and more. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. I'm not used to seeing that, and it actually touched me. But I I think we're going to see a little bit more pain before we actually see some light. And I'd like to help people like that, you know, but it's whether they want to be helped. That's the question. Anyway, you guys take care. Have a good day. And remember again, don't get scammed, get regulated.